Take a good look at this floor, boys. The next time you see it, it will, well, let's just say it won't be the color of Garfield, the cat from the comic books, because it's orange and terrible. And there's a giant hole in it because, well, we moved the island. It'll be different next time you see it.
I told you I was going to vlog it. Actually, you haven't seen that yet as I'm saying this because that video hasn't been posted, but you'll know what I mean. That was among the worst drives ever. Getting out of Nashville was fine, and then it got dark, and it was okay, and then it got black, and it was snowy. We actually had to pull over to the side of the road, we let the dogs pee, and then I got in and drove, and that was probably the scariest hour of Kyrie's life. There was absolutely no slipping and sliding. We average somewhere between 10 and 30 miles an hour depending on what the road looked like. For a while we were going kind of up and down this mountain and just winding our way back and forth, more hairpin turns that I thought existed in this country. But we ended up making it in one piece. Almost everything is in the house. The dogs are happy to be out of the car, as am I. My knee is killing me, and I think that's a good sign to go in and get out of the snow.
We ended up just outside of Asheville, North Carolina for our little mini, I guess, weekend away. This is probably the weirdest thing in the world. I've had a septic system before. You can throw toilet paper in the septic system. That's okay. We went on a vacation with our friend Sophia and her Vizsla named Finnegan. Bergie and Finnegan hit it off. Bruin is just kind of the old man, making sure nothing goes awry. Finnegan has a history of being attacked once by a larger dog, so Sophia wasn't super keen on having him play with the giant dogs. But my father and I opened the door, let them just kind of hang out together for an entire afternoon while they were out, and they did great, obviously. He ran the legs off of the wolfhounds because he's a Vizsla and he runs. But being someplace we've never been before, we got to do some things we've never done before, so we got to hang out with some llamas. That was fun.
We are celebrating a birthday today. So let's go have a birthday.
If you can't tell from that first picture, we went to the Vincent van Gogh exhibit. This was a lot cooler than I thought it'd be. Like, I knew I was going to be into it, but it was actually pretty awesome. The paintings were projected on all of these screens. It was a big, giant exhibit. I really appreciated these quotes. You know, you can obviously get a feel for how the painter worked through his actual works, but for some reason, the words just speak to me more. There were some dancing photos. They were choreographed. It was pretty cool. But again, I keep going back to the quotes on the wall. I don't know. It's just kind of what resonates with me. And then there was a flower room. This is my favorite quote. Pause it and read it. After that, though, was the real fun. We went down this quasi-dark hallway into a much brighter hallway, and yes, I did speed up this video because it was just too long, but I wanted you to see how pretty this was. The second part of the birthday fun was a wine tasting. And wine, I don't know. It was supposed to be a tour, but we didn't really go anywhere. We just kind of sat in this room and spoke with, I forgot his name, but he was a nice guy. I wish I remembered his name. Thing with these wine tastings, you never know exactly what you're going to get. You never know what the wine's going to taste like. Does it match your palate? Does it not match your palate? The one really nice thing about this particular guy is he really helped develop the palettes. As you can see, it was both wine and chocolate. Now, the chocolate, I will say, was better than the wine. They were California wines. I'm not super keen on California wines, and I'll explain why. During this particular tasting, he talked about how the chocolate changed the taste of the wine. And he also said that the wine will often taste better after having the chocolate. So, chocolate, wine, good combination. But here's a question. If you have to have chocolate to make the wine taste better, why wouldn't you just have a better wine? I don't know. But, yeah, I would rather do the better wine. Again, he did really well with teaching us how to be more in tune with our palates, and he taught us that nobody's palate is the same as somebody else's. If you get X, Y, and Z from a wine, nobody can possibly tell you that you're wrong. A lot of these wines, when I took a big smell of it, all I got was acetone. I don't get that from Italian wines, the Italian wines that I know, but I got it with almost all of these California wines. Just acetone. If you've been in a chemistry lab, you know exactly what that smells like. Not great. Sometimes the wines will taste pretty good despite the acetone on the nose. Sometimes they'll taste a lot like the berries. But, yeah. Maybe not have wine that smells terrible. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. All in all, it was very entertaining. Again, more chocolate. The chocolate was spectacular. I think I took a picture of where it was from, but I'm not sure the next time I'm going to be in Asheville, North Carolina. This last wine you'll watch Kyrie drink is a dessert wine. Now, she's very particular about her wines. I will tolerate things with less of a aghast look like that. But it is what it is.
Yep, that's sweet. I don't like it as much.
But time to go home. Bergie is not one yet. Doesn't know how to jump in the back of the car. So he's 150 pounds, and here we go. Thanks for watching. See you next time.